The trucking business is a service-oriented business. You have to provide a service that someone needs and that someone wants, and at a price they're willing to pay for it and all.
I didn't know when I became a part of this company that it was the kind of place that had such history and such respect in the industry, and the kind of place where people wanted to be and could belong and belong for a long time. We have people who have been 50-year employees.
In 1932, started with one truck, money borrowed off of the Bank of Beaver to get started. And you can imagine it was not only the Depression, but the Dust Bowl in western Oklahoma. And as my dad always said, I don't know that I didn't make as many mistakes as everybody else, but I just worked awful hard to overcome them. It's kind of been one of our key ingredients to being successful, is having good equipment and well-trained, well-qualified employees to operate that equipment.
Drivers go out on missions. It's got a plan, you got to execute it. If you have problems, you're going to debrief it. What do we learn from it? How do we do better? Pilots are no different. They're going to go out and make a delivery of some kind, and they've got to have support staff in both groups. You've got squadron leaders, you've got fuel management people, you've got maintenance people. We have that in our terminals. We've got a terminal manager, we've got dispatchers that give them their load, the drivers their loads. So if you think about the synergies there, we just thought it was too strong not to really try and adapt some of the things. But the military has spent a lot of years and a lot of money teaching people how to do a great job. We should always be trying to get better, and that's really the idea of flawless execution.
Safety is the most financially best choice. You can't make money wrecking trucks running up and down the road.
We have won the highest achievement award in safety 6 times, twice back to back. No one has won it back to back twice.
So, as a family business that's been in Oklahoma as our core base for all these years and all, I think leadership is a lot of things. I think it is in the industry you're involved in, and I think it's also leadership in the community within the state.
Almost anybody can be taught to be a leader, but some people just naturally have more of those talents quickly. But it can be caught, and I think it is caught. You sometimes find leadership in the most unexpected places. And when people you wouldn't expect to be a leader demonstrate leadership. It can be in your church, it can be at school, it can be in your business, it can be in a community activity. It's just remarkable where people find their comfort zone, and sometimes it's a stretch, but they learn to stretch and become leaders. So I think it's both. They can be taught and it is caught. Leadership Oklahoma found me through a past graduate, and that's really been one of the strengths of the program, is past graduates are so passionate about the experience they've just been through, they want to get other people in the program. And I was accepted, and it was an absolutely fantastic experience. And being someone that was an import to Oklahoma, I had a lot to learn about the state, and I really didn't know a lot about Oklahoma, even having lived here at that time about 10 years. And it was a great experience, and I became very passionate about Leadership Oklahoma at that time.
I always liked the slogan, over-delivered and under-promised, and I'm pleased to say that, after 75 plus years, we still have a number of those original customers.
Long-term success in this business is going to be determined by people that keep their principles and their values and their core considerations and standards high, so they can provide the absolute best service in the safest way possible. And that, in our long-term business plan, will be very fruitful.